All right, so the Logan Paul Dillon Danis fight went down this past weekend, and of course, it was a disaster. And I think this is the beginning of the end for influencer boxing. I don't think anybody cares to watch this, whatever the hell this is. I mean, this is just an embarrassment to the sport of boxing. I mean, Dillon obviously did not care at all. He was just there to collect a check and try not to get knocked out, and to try to put Logan in a guillotine, which he couldn't even get that done. And the guy barely threw any punches. Like, the most damage he did was with the mic he threw at Logan's face before the fight. So this was not the best appearance from him, even though this is, I'm sure, what most people expected. I mean, it's hard to tell if Dillon even wanted to fight, and he hasn't fought in years. He's known for backing out of fights, and he's not known for boxing. And he didn't take this fight to prove himself in boxing or anything like that. Like, I'm sure he knew he wasn't going to win this fight, so all he cared about is not getting knocked out or knocked down and just making it to the end of the fight. And then, of course, at the end of the fight, then Dillon started throwing punches. Once security was in the ring, he threw this out of control punch and completely whiffed. So it was just pretty embarrassing. And also, Dillon was out partying the night before, so he just did not care. Like, he was just there to get paid and to try to make sure he didn't embarrass himself, which he didn't really avoid, but obviously things could have been a lot worse for him. You know, he avoided getting knocked out, which is probably all he was trying to do here. And also, luckily for him, this didn't go that great for Logan either. You know, even though he won, he probably took just as big of an L as Dillon. Like, especially overall, you know, him letting Nina sue Dillon, he definitely lost a lot of respect from fighters and fight commentators and former fighters for doing that. And then also, he just wasn't that impressive during the fight. You know, I think people expected more from him, especially Nina. You know, I'm sure Logan's been telling her every single day, multiple times a day, don't worry about this. I'm going to go in there and knock him out. I'm going to bash his face in. I'm going to completely embarrass him. I'm going to get revenge. And then the fight happens, and he lands some good shots, and he beats Dillon up a little bit, but I'm sure she expected more. Like, this is the best shot that Logan had from the fight. This is the picture he posted to Twitter afterwards. But after all the pictures that Dillon's posted of Nina, this just doesn't seem like the best payback. Like, the only way he could have shut Dillon up is if he knocked him out. But since he wasn't able to do that, then after the fight, Dillon went right back to posting about his fiance. So Logan definitely was not happy about the results of this fight. I mean, he fought a guy that didn't even want to be there, and he won, but it's not like he impressed anybody. And after this, I don't think many people are going to be taking him seriously as a boxer. I mean, he chose to fight Dillon Danis, who's not known for boxing, and Logan didn't look that impressive, and the fight was terrible. And then at the end of it, Logan called out Rey Mysterio to fight him in the WWE. So I'm sure a lot of people in the boxing and MMA community are done with Logan Paul and Dillon Danis. I mean, this whole fight was just a joke, and it's just a really bad look for Logan, agreeing to fight Dillon, knowing one of the only things he brings to the table and one of the only reasons you'd want to fight him is because he's going to promote the event like crazy, and he's going to trash talk, he's going to troll you, he's going to do whatever he can to promote the fight, which he did a great job at. But of course, Logan's fiance decided to sue him right away, which a lot of people in the fighting community have criticized. So that was a bad look for Logan. And then also, Logan trying to troll Dillon back was just pretty embarrassing most of the time. I mean, there are a few good things here and there, but like, for example, before the fight, the press conference they did, Logan brought out Gordon Ryan, who Dillon's fought against, and they have a rivalry. And Logan said he's bringing him to the fight so he can protect him. So Logan's bringing another guy to a boxing match to protect him from Dillon Danis.
In the world, I got Gordon Ryan to protect me in case he tries any jiu-jitsu bullshit. This man gonna fuck you up tomorrow you try to pull some shit.
Yeah, so there are really no winners from this. Him and Dillon both took an L here, even though I'm sure they made a lot of money from this fight, but a lot of that's probably going to go to paying for the lawsuit. So overall, you know, this probably was not the best for either of them, because also after all this, I don't think anybody is going to care to watch Logan Paul box again, and people especially won't care to watch Dillon Danis box again, and I doubt anybody will even agree to box him again. Like, who else is going to want to put up with this? You know, he's going to attack you like crazy on social media, but then when it comes to the fight, he just doesn't take it very seriously. So I don't think anybody else is going to want to deal with that. And also after this, you know, once Dillon's not posting about Nina every day, he's probably going to fall off quite a bit. You know, I don't think people are going to be paying attention to him as much, and he's already starting to lose support. You know, in the comments, most people are just goofing on him now, and it seems like he might already be getting kind of desperate. He put out this tweet. I guess he wants to fight Jake Paul now. He said, "Hey Jake Paul, your brother hits like a bitch. If you knock me out, I'll retire forever and give everyone who likes this 2K. And then a community note was added to it that says, Dillon Danis often offers to give large sums of money to those who interact with his tweets. There's no evidence that he has ever never paid a follower for liking or retweeting one of his tweets. And this tweet did get a ton of likes, of course, but if you're somebody that actually expected to get paid for liking a Dillon Danis tweet, you need help. So after all this, I can't imagine we hear from Dillon much longer. Probably just go back to MMA. I don't think anybody else will want to take a boxing match with him. And for Logan, even though he won, he still took a massive L here. Like, the only winners in all this are the people that just wanted to see these two embarrass each other and make each other's lives a living hell leading up to the fight, because that's exactly what we got. And again, Logan and Dillon, I'm sure they made plenty of money from this fight. But, if they continue with this lawsuit, they're probably going to be spending most of the money on that. Like, Logan before the fight was talking about how he wanted to destroy Dillon financially. And I'm sure Logan's funding the lawsuit for her, so he's probably spending a ton of money on lawyers as well. And who knows how long it could last. So overall with this fight, I'm sure these three are not happy with how all this went down. Like, Logan's fiance had to deal with all the trolling she got from Dillon, and she didn't even get to see Logan knock him out. And I'm sure Logan was really disappointed in his performance. And for Dillon, this will probably be the biggest fight for the rest of his career. I can't imagine he sees another fight like this, which I guess it's good for him. He was even able to get a fight this big, basically just by running his mouth. Like, that's pretty impressive. But that might also come back to bite him, because he could lose most of the money he made in this fight from a lawsuit. So, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it all down in the comments. And then make sure you check out my Patreon account. There's probably over 40 exclusive videos on there that are all around 20 to 30 minutes. And I'm going to be posting another video tomorrow. So make sure you check it out, and then hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you at the next video.